All right. We can get into it now. Here we are spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Canada, playing for Root Gaming. It is the blue Protosk, and he goes by the name of DisK.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the American Zerg player representing Archangel Gaming. It is PandaBearMe.
I just recognized that his little picture there is a panda bear hand, maybe?
Yeah, it is. It's a bear hand.
A bear hand? Okay. Didn't notice that.
That's great.
Interesting. I feel like a bare hand would look different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I expected.
I would want a show match between PandaBearMe and Cuddle Bear. Just
Cuddle Bear, that'd be good. Or what about Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah. All three of them.
All three of them. That would be a good one. We need more bears in StarCraft.
So yeah, we'll see how these two players shape up. Like PandaBearMe, you know, he also streams very often. He's I would say a very aggressive player. You know, we often see him go for like these big all-ins. And yeah, and when it comes to DisK, I'm not too familiar with his play. We have casted him before, in like Spicy League or in like NA, like apprentice stuff, but
yeah, he's around. He's out there on the scene. He's active, but yeah, I agree. I don't really quite know how exactly he plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll see how he compares to some of these other players, right? These other more well-known players, because like DisK, like he's like a solo GM player, but like how does he compare, right, to some of these other more notables?
Exactly. I wish we knew who we were casting so I could do more research on the players, but it's completely random.
Yeah. And
we are getting to cast PandaBearMe a lot, so that's cool. Get the Stargate opener here, kind of standard issue, I feel, against the Zerg. It's a safe opener.
Mm-hmm.
Adepts requires a little bit more commitment, I think.
Yeah.
He knows where the links are, so he hasn't even closed his wall off.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, you know, a lot of these Protoss players didn't even care. They're like, you know what, let's just have it.
He's already there with the Adept. He knows the 4 lings are right there. He knows they're not gonna somehow get in the base and destroy the pylon out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, he already killed 2 of the lings as well, so there's only 2 left out on the map. Oh, yeah, and DisK, he commits to the shade. You know, he gets a pretty good scout off as well. I'm sure he's going to check all the gases. He sees that there's no lair either. It's just hashtag for Panda.
Yeah, just straight up going into a third base. No variation and nothing being shown here of what he decides to go for. He does finish off that wall with the gateway. Gets the adept. That was nice.
Yeah.
It served its purpose. It got the whole scout off, but the Oracle's coming now across the map.
Ooh,
I don't know if he has any defense.
Yeah, it did get spotted by the lings, so he should have recognized that as well. Looks like he's gonna try and kill the adept with these lings, which he may. But the second one.
And the Oracle's going in, and there's nothing for defense, I don't think.
Just a queen.
Oh no, this is bad. But he also doesn't want to lose it to the queens. Oh, he's gonna lose it. No, we probably could have chased that down a little more, but that was not bad. Only two went down, and he's still not making defense. This is kind of risky.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go Hydra? Is he gonna go right into mutas?
He's very confident right now, and he still doesn't have a lair. It's just hashtag, so no Hydras, no mutas. He's only got 1 gas.
He's going for 1 spore.
And I'm kind of feeling we'll see what happens. He's throwing down his spores. He's throwing down an Evo, so we could just see like a massive link flood. To be honest, like
I don't see what else it could be. I don't even see a Baning Nest. We don't see anything.
Yeah, like the big thing is there it is, +1 melee.
It's gonna be, I guess, a big Ling flood. Maybe Bangs eventually.
Yeah, I would hope a Baneling Nest gets thrown down, but like right now, the big thing that's really throwing me off is that he's still no lair. Just hatch. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the craziest part is he has no transition. There it goes. Now he's putting down a very greedy late layer.
Yes.
Just wanted to just go in with the depths. Like he could have won this.
I mean, he could have, but
he saw 2 oracles, so he knows that there's a lot invested in this. And he's found the 3rd base as well, so
yeah.
Oh, well, there are those adepts.
And now damage is starting to get done, and we have the adepts here in the natural. The oracles are trying to get damage done in the other base as well, and yeah, this is pretty good for DisK.
I mean, I don't know why PandaBearMe was just being so darn greedy.
Oh god, and yeah, he's still droning up. He's trying to replace what he's lost, and at this stage, we'll see what he does. Like, there's still no Baneling Nest, so he's not going for a Bane Blast. +1 melee will finish up pretty soon, though.
Yeah, what was the point in +1 melee? Is he just gonna try and outweigh these 2 oracles?
I mean, maybe, yeah. We'll see. I mean, he's getting roaches as well. I'm just very.
There you go. He's getting roaches.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fine, man. I don't know why he got +1 melee. That is good catching those out in the open. He will be able to get them eventually.
Ooh, nice force fields though. But no, he saves one.
He should go back and get it. That's unfortunate. That was a nice save though.
Yeah, that was really well done by DisK with his force fields on point. Meanwhile, DisK, he's on 3 bases, he's fully droned up, and now DisK, he's taking up. He's getting Zealot legs, he's got, getting some Immortals as well. Meanwhile, PandaBearMe, he's still committing to this. He's getting +2 melee, +1 range.
Oh my god. What is up with the melee? And he's getting 18 lings. What does he plan to do here?
Yeah, I mean, lings do well against sentries and Immortals. Like, they do well, but
you need something else, like roaches or baneling. He's getting 4 roaches. I was thinking maybe he'll get the 3 base saturation and then max out, but he's just playing weird right now. I've never seen anyone play like this.
I'm just concerned just because of the Zealots, right? Like, Zealot legs is about to finish up and +1 melee as well. So Zealot legs, like, they do well
and
against
Archons.
lings. Yeah, and Archons.
Archons do pretty good against lings when they bunch up.
And there it is. Baneling Nest is finally on the way. That'll help so much, but is it too late? Like, the army's already here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely too late. That 3rd base should be going down.
Ooh,
nice down there. Oh, nice pickup. And there's some roaches here, but I don't know if it's enough to clear this up. I think PandaBearMe was just playing a little too greedy there.
We'll see. I mean, the Immortal is very low on health, and there isn't too much here. He's forced to pull some drones as well.
Yeah. Another warp in and 12 drones already going down is a lot of damage here.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next warp in to do something.
We'll see. I mean,
he doesn't have a warp prism, does he?
No, there's no warp prism with this. I think it did end up getting taken out, and it looks like PandaBearMe.
Yeah, he's sending the warp ins from across the map, and you can see on the little mini map the army is coming here, and he's even bringing the oracles, recalling that army. Oh, I guess he's gonna get out of there.
Yeah, and
he got the base, and you think he did enough damage.
He did hold, but yeah, as you said, he got the base, and that's what really hurts, as well as those 12 workers.
13, yeah, 12, 13 workers or whatever the heck went down there. Ooh, stasis wards, these are good. It's not even gonna engage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the best angle to engage in, and we have DisK expanding over to the left-hand side as well, which is pretty well defended because of these rocks, because of these stasis wards, not opting to go for that right-hand base, and these lings, they were hoping that he was expanding here, and there's not much there. Meanwhile, the warp prism...
expansion choice. That's a really good spot to expand, and there's really it's really hard to catch him slipping on that defense there, but big warp in, the warp prism might go down. Oh my god, it goes down. But this is a huge warp, and he's got to deal with it. Bring his whole army back for this. At the same time, he's going in for the 3rd. GG is called, and DisK takes game number 1. PandaBearMe is 1 game away for being completely out of the DreamHack event and never being able to play ever again. No, I'm just kidding. He can play next time, but he'll be out for this one.
So we gotta sit PandaBearMe down and be like, hey, Well, I'm still very confused about that game and how PandaBearMe
What?
played that
Yeah,
out.
we need some other Zergs pros to go in and give him a little chat there because I don't know what that was.
Because it kind of looked like maybe he was gonna try and go for like a Ling Bane bust without the Banes.
Yeah,
But at the same
yeah.
time, like he was on one gas for so long as well. Like he could never afford that.
Yeah, it was weird. And he got +2 melee, and then he got Banes like really late in the game.
Yeah.
And he got roaches out at the same time and roach speed. And +1 attack, +1 air, whatever it is, range plus melee. Like it was just a weird composition there.
Yeah, like
And it's not like he did it to expand quickly or to drone up fast. Like usually, if you're gonna just stay on Lings, you have more money to do other things. And he just kind of droned up at a regular pace and just slowly died.
Yeah. Like I was expecting him. I think the big thing was that I was expecting him to be more aggressive with his Lings, but he wasn't, right? Like,
yeah, he just sat at home and then eventually died. It was kind of weird. Maybe he had more intended for that build and just got thrown off. We'll see. And here we are. Death Aura LE, kind of the standard map that we see in just about every matchup. Spawning in the top left-hand corner. He's playing for Root Gaming. It is DisK, the Canadian player.
and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Zerg player representing Archangel Gaming. It is PandaBearMe. So, what do we think the bear's gonna do now? The panda, like,
I don't know now. Beats me after that last game.
I've never seen anyone play like that. I've never seen it.
Yeah, me either. I've never seen it either.
Like, I was thinking back, I was trying to think of like Mia, Micah, and Ender, and even they do weird things like that, but they're really aggressive.
Ender was super weird. I miss seeing Ender play. Ender is good. I think I saw it was cool. I think Ender qualified, right?
The groups haven't finished yet. Yet. Yeah. They're played over the course of 3 days. So tonight is the last day for those groups.
Nice.
Yeah. But he's doing really well.
Yeah. It's cool to see him get casted in such light.
Yeah. It's definitely cool.
It's nothing crazy from the Protoss yet. Usually we'll see when the Protoss throws down a gate or a crazy pylon or they'll throw down a Stargate or a Twilight Council. That's when we'll see the difference here. But he's getting a pretty good scout off, so he's seeing everything that's happening. He knows standard issue. I want to see if he's going to try and block that third at all.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he did scout the hatch gas pool, so he knows that PandaBearMe is playing it pretty economically. You know, no kind of early aggression coming out from him. And there we go, DisK playing it like game one.
Yeah, I like that. He went to go check to make sure that there was nothing at the third base already. Because sometimes players will take their drone and hide it over there before the probe comes.
Yeah, and try and
check both bases to make sure there's nothing there. That was good.
Yeah, like a sneaky third base, really greedy opener. But he does end up finally scouting it with his adept, so he knows it's a regularly timed third. There's no like 2-base all in or anything like that either. Like, it's really important to scout for that. And yeah, so far nothing really coming out from PandaBearMe. No extra gases, no lair. Just playing it straight up so far.
I'm interested to see what is going to come. Phoenix first. It's an interesting choice. There are 2 overlords across the map.
Yeah, he's going to be able to deny the overlords outside the base as well. We keep talking about it, how it's a lot more difficult for Zerg players to scout on this map. And yeah, this Phoenix first makes it even harder.
Yeah, makes it impossible. He's got to go in with his other overlord soon just to risk, like, sacrifice it because it will die no matter what.
Yeah, interesting. So he goes in with his overlord. He scouts that there's a shield battery, which is interesting. Like, DisK is playing this very safe, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, see, I knew it was going to go down. He should have gone for the scout earlier. Now it's not going to be able to go too deep. It will be able to see the Stargate, though, so that's good.
Yeah, he sees the Stargate. He sees the Oracle as well, so he should get ready for it, and he's doing the same thing. +1 melee, 12 lings.
Yeah, and, I mean, it is good that he scouted that, because now he knows it's not like a quick mass Phoenix or something, some crazy all-in.
Oh, he doesn't have...
It's an Oracle follow-up, and
he doesn't have any spores.
Might be another. Yeah. We saw his last game. He's really into this, apparently.
Yeah.
So confident in his own play. It's kind of a little cocky, if you ask me.
It is.
He did put 2 down right now, though.
Yeah. It is definitely cocky. But it's also very greedy, and we'll see how he can do as we do have more lings flooding across the map. He's trying to find some damage, but he saw the shield battery earlier, and the Sim City here is pretty good for DisK.
Yeah, he's getting the probe. That's funny. Let's pull the Oracle back, causing it to use a lot of its energy back at home. That is good. It allows him to be more greedy and not really have to worry about the spores.
Here we go. I like this, and I think honestly, I'm gonna say it. I think game number 1 he forgot to throw down the baneling nest. I think that's what happened because he's doing the same thing. He's just completely droned up. He's only got 1 gas. He's got his Evo, but this time, yeah.
Yeah, but that means he'll get maybe an earlier layer. No, he's going for about the same layer timing as he did last time.
Yep, 16 things are on the way as well, so he's going to go for a Bane Bust.
Okay, so I think this is what he had planned last game, and then maybe just forgot the Banelings. And
yeah,
went all crazy with it.
Oh, just have to be careful. Oh,
denying the scouting. That's so good.
He doesn't see it. He doesn't see all these Banelings morphing in, and
he does see it now with the Oracles moving across the map.
Yeah, he does see all the lings flooding across,
Phoenix.
And
he's going for it.
Yeah, and I don't think there are enough shield batteries to block the ramp, so the Banelings are going to get in, and we'll see how good the splits are. Oh,
I think he expected there to be more here. Oh, he gets right in on the sentry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is exactly what he had planned for game number 1, and it didn't work out. And now with this tournament life on the line, he's gonna Baneling bust his way to victory, and I think this is good. This base should go down.
Yeah.
And he already used the overcharge in the main, or in the natural it is.
Yeah.
So once that wears off, he can go back in for another Bane bust maybe.
Exactly. Maybe it kind of depends, because if he starts morphing Banes, then the Phoenixes can just pick them up. But behind this,
they don't have a lot of energy though.
Yeah, they don't have that much energy. And behind this, PandaBearMe, he's got a 4th base. He's droning up.
Yep. Yeah, this is what he intended to do game 1, I think.
Yeah.
And then see, he's getting +2. He did that last game. But at this point, he was also getting like roaches and +1 attack and.
Yeah, I think game 1, like when he was getting +2 melee, like he realized that like everything was messed up with his build. Yeah,
I'm gonna go roaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Phoenix can't really pick up all these lings, so. Oh no, he's gonna catch the army out, and they're gonna be completely. Oh, God, what was that? A little bit of a misclick there, but he still gets us around. Another warp in, a little bit of warp prism micro going on. Oh my God, he's even gonna try and lift up some lings. And the 3rd base cannot go down. He just lost a big portion of his army.
No, the Immortal.
He's gonna go. There's no shield on the Immortal. He's gonna get it. There's no way he can save it. And now he's gonna go into some Banelings back at home, getting centrifugal hooves for the Banelings, +2 attack, which will melt all these zealots like nothing, like butter. And the Phoenix can't do anything because lings they just can't really be countered by that. He's going for Archons now, which is a good idea. They do well against Banes, but at the same time, PandaBearMe already transitioning into Hydras, getting Hydra ranged upgrade, I believe that is.
Yeah, see, if we were casting Dastan right now, he'd be pulling workers with this. He would know he's all in, and he's like, I need to do everything right now to just end the game because I'm stuck on 2 bases, and my opponent's on 4.
And Dastan did really well yesterday, so...
Yeah.
So it should have been done, and I don't think DisK is taking this serious enough. He needs to pull everything, but he's going to get completely surrounded. Lings, Bane, so many queens are here with this army, and they're going to take out that War Prism like nothing. Hydras are even out already.
Oh my god.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, it's just pure Archon and a couple of Phoenixes, and everything's getting taken out. Warpriest is going to get focus fired as well.
Oh my god. GG. PandaBearMe brings it back. 1-1. We're going into an ace match.
There we go.
I was feeling bad for PandaBearMe because I was really rooting for PandaBearMe, and while DisK is a great player, DisK barely didn't make it in the qualifying match last qualifier. So it's either of these players' games.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be honest, game one was I was pretty disappointed. I was like,
I was very disappointed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. It's like, what are you even doing? Like, but here, game two, like maybe it was nerves in game one, right? I don't know, but he was actually able to.
I think he just forgot something small, and then like a Baneling nest, and threw off his whole build.
But
or maybe he saw something that triggered a different response.
But this game, like, he played the game that he wanted to play, right? Like, and he got into it, and we got to see him kind of shine in what he's more known for, in this like Ling Bane aggression. And yeah, that was really well played.
Yeah, and he didn't. The best thing is, like, you know, sometimes you have 3 builds prepared for a player, and he's throwing build out there, and it doesn't work, and you're like, damn, I'm screwed. That was a waste of a build. He brought the build back and did it right and won with it. And so he didn't even have to waste the build. He used his right build. He got into another game, and now we're going into ace match, and he could possibly continue on due to that build working.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, here we are, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. It is the Canadian Protoss, who is blue. He's playing for Roots Gaming, and he goes by the name of DisK.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the American Zerg player representing Archangel Gaming. It is PandaBearMe.
I am interested to see how this turns out. PandaBearMe, he should be able to pull it off here, but DisK, I don't know. I don't know if the first game was luck. I don't know if the second game was just luck for PandaBearMe.
I
don't know which way this should go.
I'm curious. I don't want PandaBearMe to play the same 3 games in a row. I
hope it switches it up right here.
Yeah. Like game 1, like things didn't really work out for him. He messed things up. In game 2, he executed it and it worked out well. Game 3, you have to assume that DisK is going to be more prepared for it, right? Like you can't. Yeah, you have to respect your opponent in that way, right? Yeah,
definitely. And I wonder how he's going to spawn as well as DisK. Like, what is DisK gonna do differently? What's his choice here?
Yeah.
What's PandaBearMe going to do now? Does he have something prepared? Is he going to adapt? Are they adapting or just throwing out their pre-prepared ideas? Who knows? Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Maybe it's a little bit of both. We'll see. As so far, pretty standard from both players. Hash gas full.
Where's your drone on the low ground mining?
I have no idea. It's just waiting. It's eager to start.
Yeah, just waiting to mine, yeah. He's eager to start his first day at work.
I think
he just graduated from the drone academy.
Yeah. So I just checked that he didn't go for a drone scout. His overlord is just getting there, and he didn't keep his overlord on top of his natural. So I think that drone was there just in case of a cannon rush.
Interesting. It's a good idea.
Yeah, just for vision, just to make sure nothing was being thrown down.
Yeah. I mean, he was fully saturated on his gas and his minerals, so it makes sense to have one extra drone, but normally you just leave it there until you gotta Maynard them. But that was a good call. It's a good thing to do. Leave it there for the vision. I always bring my overlord back home because I don't like cheeky protosses.
Yeah. That's fair. But he does throw down his third.
You leave it at home. Yeah, he does see the third going down, so that is good. The links are going kind of like far north of the map.
Yeah, they're going the long way around. And meanwhile, we do finally have a bit of a difference here for DisK.
This is I don't think I've seen this before. Twilight and Stargate.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go follow up DTs?
It could be. like this could be anything, right? Like normally you see one or the other. So with this early Twilight Council, maybe we see a Dark Shrine, maybe we see Resonating Glaives behind this.
I think it's gonna be fake. Is he gonna make? I don't think he's gonna make anything else out of Stargate. Just the Phoenix to get rid of the Overlords. So there's no scout. But this is gonna be scouted.
Oh, is he gonna see it? Is he gonna see it? He's edging closer.
He sees 3 Adepts. He should. I don't think he's gonna see it.
No.
He didn't see it.
Doesn't see anything. And
normally, if you want to deny scouting, go with the Stalker first. And I guess he's bypassing that by making a whole Stargate and a Phoenix.
Yeah, and this second Overlord will go down as well. As you said, to be fair, he did see 3 Adepts, but at the same time, 3 Adepts don't always indicate Resonating Glaives.
That could indicate Mass Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like, you can go on some Adepts and then follow up with the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just hard to tell, and at the moment, PandaBearMe, he has no idea what he's playing against right now. He has Lings out here, and he sees all these Adepts. He sees the 3rd base, so
that's a very fast 3rd base, also.
Yeah, it is.
He's at the 4-minute 30-second mark.
Okay, and I do like this. So PandaBearMe, he is playing things differently. He's getting an earlier lair. He's getting extra gases. He's not getting an Evo chamber, so he is not playing the same way as his last game.
He's definitely reading this differently. I think he knows something is up here. He doesn't know quite what yet, though. And this might be wrong. I don't think he needed all those spores.
Yeah, they are kind of safety spores. I do like that he's throwing down the Roach one.
Greedy. Yeah, that's super good. But the one time he's not greedy and decides to put down spores, he doesn't need the spores.
Yeah.
The Roach one's not even done by the time the Adepts hit. He has 16 Lings coming out, and that's going to be all he has for defense right now.
Oh my god. And the Adepts, they're here. They're here. What is there to defend? Lings aren't ideal against this.
Oh my god, even picking up one of the queens. No transfuses here. One of the queens will go down. Maybe a second one will go down as well.
Oh, the SimCity as well, behind the Roach Warren.
Wow, using his Roach Warren against him. There's really nothing left here to defend. A couple Lings are left alive, and the Roaches will come out eventually. Good pull-aways, though, here. He's pulling the drones. It's wasting a whole lot of mining time, but so far, not too much done. He is walking off of creep, and he's going to have to try and walk back off of creep once they shade.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. And this is where the damage gets done. But the Roaches are out, which is pretty good.
Yeah, the Natural and the main weren't connected. Everything gets cleaned up, and...
Oh, my God. That was such a risky hold, but he held very well somehow.
Yeah, this could have been a lot worse. Like, so many more workers could have gone down. 11? It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's really not. It is a big investment to this, and him going for the Stargate also kind of was a big investment.
Yeah.
So he's really down on gas right now. Well, other than the fact that he has 3 bases up, that's kind of bad. The Zerg should be on 4 already.
Yeah, and there we have it. He's throwing down his 4th base. He knows he's on top of expanding. So again, he's going to be able to resaturate, rebuild. He's slightly behind DisK in terms of workers, but he survived. He survived the opener of DisK. So things are going to continue on.
Yeah, he just barely made it out of there alive. He's a little bit down. DisK has a little bit more workers. He's got his 3rd base secure already. He's transitioning into Blink Stalkers and Immortals. But the good thing here, DisK is really favoring that Ling Bane combo, and he's not going for Roaches, which is kind of what DisK is countering here.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And to be fair, PandaBearMe, he doesn't entirely know how DisK is transitioning out of his Glaive Adepts. But with these Lings, he'll be able to see the army composition. Yeah, he sees all the Immortals.
It seems like he was already blind countering it.
Yeah.
But now we are going to get the Stalker, Immortal, and Sentry combination here. Which is good. The Sentry, it's my favorite way to see a Protoss play a Protoss. With a lot of Sentries.
Yeah.
Especially on this map, we've seen how it can get dicey if you're one of the best Protosses in the world.
Yeah, and especially on this map, like, especially because they went for early aggression and everything was held, we could see a longer game. You know, it is Eternal Empire.
The most macro map of all macro maps to ever be macroed in a map pool.
Macro.
Macro. He should be getting that gas there pretty soon. I feel like you have to get that gas when you get that base.
Yeah. He's
The whole
just,
point of going to the low ground.
Yeah, I would hope he takes it soon. But DisK, he's now starting to move out. Some of the Lings do spot the Stalker, so he does know that the army is on its way. I do like that he's morphing in a lot of Ravagers as well, which will help so much against the force fields.
Yeah, I think he should have gotten a lot more Lings instead of all these Roach Ravagers.
Yeah.
I mean, you do need the Ravagers for fighting this type of army with all the shields, but definitely need the Lings and the Banes to go after those Stalkers, and he's not even force fielding down the walls here.
Yeah, so far the force fields are good, and there's just so much energy on these sentries, but he's trying to knock the walls down. God.
Oh, he actually does break the wall pretty decently, but there's not enough Lings here or any other army. Oh no, and this is it. I think DisK just blinked and destroyed all his army, and with that, I think he's going to be able to win this game here.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough here to support the Roach Ravager. Like, there weren't any more Lings or Banes, and the base goes down. And what does PandaBearMe have to defend? He's morphing in Panic Banes and Panic Ravagers, but...
yeah, he's got nothing else, really.
Oh, God. DisK.
Oh, man. One more blink and it's all over. DisK is playing very well right now. While I would like to see PandaBearMe continue on in this tournament, I think we're going to have to give it up here for DisK playing a magnificent game and beating a great opponent like PandaBearMe. GG's called. DisK continues on. PandaBearMe is out. The entire bracket has been changed now.
Oh, wow.
GG. Yeah, you know, my heart goes out to PandaBearMe. We watch you plenty. I'm a big fan. And but yeah, DisK is one person to be reckoned with. He was able to make it all the way to the qualifying match last qualifier, but he lost to Silky, I believe, and now he's looking to take that spot today. Yeah,
it was really impressive, and at the same time, I do feel kind of bad for PandaBearMe. Like, if he did, like, if game one was genuinely a mistake that he forgot to throw down the Bane nest, then we could have had a completely different series.
Yeah, we could have been going into the ace match now, and PandaBearMe could have pulled it off.
Yeah, or it could have just been a 2-0, right? Like, it would have been completely different.
Yeah, it would have been a whole different game.
Yeah.
Cuddle Bear, it continued on beating Steadfast, so that's cool. Intuition beat Juggernaut Jason. It's the only crazy updates I've seen so far. Peely got beat.
What?
By Jefe. Who's Jefe?
We've casted him before. He's a Terran player, an American Terran, and
no way. Peely. Oh wow, that's huge. Peely, man. That one hurts personally. She should all be a best of 5 since it's the last day. Oh my god. Mr. Ryan beat Disrespect, so now it's J Heffa versus Ryan. I don't know how J Heffa took out Peely.